Are you addicted to always starting new cycles? You got this spark of fire in you. Let's get something new going. Let's start something again. It's too quiet, let's start something. But you got 1,000 tabs open in your mind already from the things you've started yesterday or weeks ago. Are you always addicted to starting and not finishing? This is the current energy, gate 53. Why do we start so many things and finish almost none of them? What if we never actually complete anything meaningful in our lives? These are some of the questions that plague humanity. Are we just addicted to the feeling of beginning because we're afraid of our depth? Is all this busyness just distracting us from facing ourselves? What if the fear of stillness is keeping you from evolving? The stillness is the pregnant place. From all stillness, all action springs forth. Are we starting things from excitement or from fear of missing out? In this society where everybody needs to be productive all the time and keep up with social media and whatever success is for the majority of the planet, are we starting things because we really are passionate about them? Or just, are we not gonna do anything today? What does that tell about us? Nothing. Nobody cares. Nature doesn't care. Do we know what we actually want to build, or are we just reacting to the pressure? Because this energy is the root pressure. It wants to move. So maybe we don't even need to create, maybe we just need to move our hips. Most of the time, that is the solution. What does it feel like nothing ever fully satisfies us? Is our sense of lack real? Or is nature actually abundant? You know, elephants have everything they need, turtles have everything they need. What do we lack? Is this just conditioning to believe that we are not enough? We don't have enough. We're never enough. We need to do more and be more and become more and accumulate more and start more things in this life. Otherwise, nothing's happening. Why do we feel so burnt out when we're constantly doing so much? So. Gate 53. From the root center. Root pressure. Releasing the pressure. How do we release the pressure? Do we release the pressure just to release the pressure? Or are we afraid to keep it circulating within us? Are we afraid to just sit with our own energy? Well, that's the basic issue of everything, right? Not facing our own energy. Being afraid of who we truly are underneath whatever we've been taught we need to be. Tip number 1, slow down. Delay acting on new impulses for 24 to 72 hours. You don't have to begin everything that you have an impulse for. Is this an aligned yes or a pressured reaction just to get the pressure out? Practice doing nothing when the pressure arises. It helps metabolize this root energy. Number 2, keep an inventory of your energy tabs. So, you know, you have a lot of things open in your mind of what you need to do, what you have to do, what you have queued up to do in this life, in this week, in this day, in this very second. I'm falling behind. Nah, what is falling behind? Look at the sun. Where is it rushing? Nah, it's got its cycle. Look at this tree, it doesn't give a. So make a list of every project, task, or idea that's still energetically open. And make 3 buckets. 3 different buckets for all those. First one is to complete. Second one is to release. And third one is to pause. without guilt. So to complete is one bucket, to release and forget forever is the second one, and to pause without guilt and go take a nap. Or sit under a tree and absorb the sun with your hair and scalp. It doesn't matter. Choose loops consciously. Completion doesn't always mean finishing. Sometimes it's releasing. Sometimes a cycle does not end when you complete something. Sometimes closure does not come in a relationship when you get the forgive me or I'm sorry or you know what's happening. Sometimes closure is just forgetting and moving on. Like you will never get some things in life. Tip number 3. Create completion rituals. Celebrate small completions, like sending an email, making a call, ending the relationship. So the nervous system learns safety through closure. Make little closures throughout the day and pat yourself on the back. Nice, you finished that one. Train to feel it will be safe for you to finish. The more you train it, the better it feels. And plus you get, I think serotonin is the hormone when you finish things. When you say, okay, this is done. This is done. It is done. Use your strategy and authority. So follow your human design strategy, whatever it is. Is it projector, waiting for an invitation? Is it respond if you're a generator? Is it get surprised if you're a reflector, or initiate by speaking if you're a manifester? So let the right beginnings come to you, don't chase. Is your body relaxed when you're saying yes? And that's completely out of any connection to human design. It's just basic human nature. Yes. Learning number 5. Learning to say not now without shame. Saying yes to everything will fragment your life force. So saying yes, you're not a holy person. Saying yes to everything, you're not a holy person. You're just pleasing everybody. So if you are friends with everyone, you're enemy to yourself. We cannot be friends with everybody. We can be kind to everybody. We don't have to say yes to everybody and everything. So it feels exciting, but it's maybe not aligned right now. You can respect your time. You can respect your cycle, your body cycle, your breath cycle, your rest cycle, your digestion cycle, whatever cycle. And human beings are clocks upon clocks that tick and that talk. And your clock is different from another one. And our clocks are very different from the human-made clock on the wall, which is ridiculous. Which is, what the hell are we supposed to do all this in a day? Nah, I'm gonna span this out in 5 days and maybe I'm gonna blink every decade. Breathe once per minute. Number 6, reframe failure. And completion is not failure if the lesson is integrated. Sometimes the energy is just to begin. Someone else might end things. Or sometimes other people begin things, which is more frequent, and you are the one to end them. Or you're the one to middle them and someone else is ending them. We're all one big symphony, and everybody has their little part in it, which is a huge part if it's your life. Reflect on past unfinished projects. What did I gain from this start, even if I didn't finish? Psst. In Tantra, if you don't finish, you keep your life force. If you don't spill your seed, it begins to proceed into creative need, creative spark, and then you make a lot of videos and a lot of posts and a lot of artwork. Semen retention for you boys out there. Look it up. Or contact me and I can mentor you on it. You can use that energy very differently. You just gotta know how. Number 7, replace stimulation with depth. Create space for long-term immersion in fewer things. Guys, quality, not quantity. Choosing one skill, one path, or one relationship to refine. To refine. Don't start a new thing because you got more energy. Go back to many things you haven't finished yet. and refine them, go deeper into them. Let your identity evolve through commitment, not novelty. And this is not an advice for every single thing. Just that there's already a lot of things cooking, so might as well tend to them. Number 8, which is on every list, ground in the body. Root energy, move, shake, dance, breathe. Move the hips, root is in the hips. Move the pelvis, move the legs, the ankles, the knees, the pelvic area, the butt. Shake your butt. Breathwork, qigong, strength training, somatic, stillness. Or just sit there like a mountain. Sit there like a mountain, guys. Just sit there. And wait for the aligned action to align. If you align your spine with your mind, in time, I Create Lines comes up with a video. Number 9. There we have it. The rhyme just comes out of its own divine time. Number 9. Practice discernment before desire. Is this nourishing me? After the high of the beginning fades, we want to begin things. We want to get into new things because the beginning, the first taste, is the high. But what when we need to sustain it? Is it going to nourish you again and again? Do we eat something for that first taste and then we just shovel and shovel and shovel and it's not tasty anymore? And then let's start something anew. Let's start something new. And this is of course a metaphor for life, not just mouth pleasure. Number 10, surround yourself with completers, with people that finish things, complete things, get things all the way to maturity, and mature people as well. They will help you ground your spark into reality. A healing mantra: I do not need to begin everything I feel. I begin only what is sacred. I trust the timing of growth, and I release everything else. I release everything else. So we are endless cycles, rhythms of slow progress. Development, the maiden is given in marriage. Good fortune, so perseverance will further. The fertile soil breaks the seed, breaks open. The starting point of a cycle, the whisper that says something wants to grow here. The beginning is only sacred when it's aligned, when the intention behind it is clean. Otherwise, the start is already infused with decay. Not here to rush, here to pressurize the right beginning, to feel the weight of potential and allow it to unfold in time. Feel the mountain. No need to rush hiking on it. There are no big things in life, opposite of what we wish to believe is always true, seeing in social media, of course. Big things happening, manifestation. But it's always steady progress in small steps. It's the only way that life moves. It's the only way that nature moves. It's the only way that elephants move, who are one of the most long-living beings. Turtles breathes once per century, lives thousands of years. Nothing big is ever done all at once. It is only a false image because we can never see the full unfolding. Everything is built slowly over time. Release the pressure of urgency. When aligned, it brings fertile energy into motion. It opens doors, it plants seeds, it helps projects, people, and possibilities come to life. Start wisely, build patiently. You know when to hand off what you started. Evolution is never a solo act. Maybe you begin, someone else finishes. Begin not because you must, but because you are ready. Every new beginning is a sacred spiral. It's a continuation of everything that came before, like you are a continuation of all the ancestors came before. And you are the seed of what will come after. You are the garden, the gardener, and the soil, and the sunshine, and the wind, and everything, and the fertilizer as well. The spark and the song that sings things into life. Beware, not all beginnings are sacred. Some are distractions pulling you away. Begin from presence, not pressure. What starts in fear will continue being in fear of lack and survival. but what starts in trust is already booming. Time is clocks, and clocks are words for cogs in a mechanism that ticks and talks. Peace, health, abundance, wholeness, prosperity, courage, and clarity. DM me or send an inquiry through my website if you want to set up a free Zoom introduction call with me. We can see how we can work together for your optimal energy flow. Check out the website if you want to get my book, if you want to get free audio courses about human design, if you want to join my free Telegram channel where I post resources. You can contact me via WhatsApp, DM, or send an email inquiry through my website. Wholeness. Peace, health, abundance, wholeness. Check out icreatelines.com for a way to send an email inquiry if you wish to work with me. There is also a link to my free Telegram channel where I regularly share resources and inspirational content. There are ways to get in touch. There are testimonials. There are audio courses you can buy. There is my book that you can buy. Everything is on icreatelines.com. Check out all the other content. Courage, clarity, connection, choice, compassion.